May I ask, what are you going to do?
Something that I have never done before.
So season 2 of The Sandman is going to release very soon, so here is the recap of The Sandman season 1. The story begins with Dream, also known as Morpheus or the Sandman, one of the powerful beings called the Endless. He rules over the world of dreams, but everything changes when he is captured by a human occultist named Roderick Burgess. Burgess was actually trying to trap Death, Dream's sister, but ends up imprisoning Dream instead. He is locked away in a glass cage for over 100 years, and during that time, the world suffers. Some people fall into never ending sleep, others can't dream at all, and the Dream's realm starts to fall apart. Eventually, Dream escapes, but he is weak and his powerful tools have been stolen. He sets out to recover them one by one. First, he finds his pouch of sand, which ends up in the hands of Joanna, an exorcist dealing with demons and lost souls. Then he travels to hell to retrieve his helm, where he faces Lucifer in a surreal and tense duel of ideas. Finally, he tracks down his ruby, which was twisted and used by a man named John Dee. Dee uses it to control people's minds and causes chaos in a diner in one of the most intense episodes of the season. Dream manages to defeat him and get his tools back, but the journey changes him. He starts to question who he is and how he rules. As Dream reveals his dreaming, we meet some of his siblings, the Endless. There's Death, who is calm, kind, and helps souls pass on. There's Desire, who is manipulative and has a personal grudge against Dream, and Despair, who lurks in the background. The Endless aren't gods, they are more like living forces of nature, each with their own domain and agendas. Dream's relationship with each of them is complicated, especially with Desire, who starts to play dangerous games that could threaten everything. In the second half of the season, we are introduced to Rose Walker, a young woman searching for her missing brother. But Rose turns out to be a dream vortex, someone with the power to break down the walls between people's dreams. If she loses control, she could destroy the entire dreaming. At the same time, a rogue nightmare called the Corinthian, who has mouths for eyes and a taste for murder, is on the loose in the waking world. He sees Rose as his chance to finally destroy Dream. Dream confronts both threats. He stops the Corinthian, who had become a symbol of chaos and fear, and prepares to kill Rose to save the dreaming. But Rose's great grandmother steps in and sacrifices herself instead, allowing Dream to spare Rose's life. This moment shows how much Dream has changed. He is starting to understand compassion and choice. The season ends with Dream rebuilding his realm and setting new rules. He also confronts Desire and warns them to stay out of his way. But the real danger is still to come. Lucifer, humiliated by Dream in hell, begins to plot her revenge. She hints at a plan so bold even God wouldn't dare attempt it. That's where season 1 leaves us. Dream is evolving, but new threats are rising. Season 2 releases on July 3 on Netflix. Well, that's all for this recap. See you in the next one.